Hey, what is going on, guys? It's RPG Gamer here. Now, I'm just gonna be doing a quick discussion on Kingdom Hearts 3. This is probably my very first discussion for Kingdom Hearts 3 ever. And not only that, before I actually get into the discussion, I'm actually going to have this little background wallpaper. Just something to look at. I was gonna do some gameplays as I talk about it, but it's kind of distracting, and I wouldn't be able to stay on topic. So I don't know. So I just wanted to put that as a background. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into my discussion and what I call Kingdom Hearts 3 improvements needed. So basically, what I'm saying, like I want there to be some kind of improvement before the release of Kingdom Hearts 3. So let's go ahead and begin. One, the things I want them to actually fix, or I hope they can actually improve in the next Kingdom Hearts game, which is 3, will be Donald. Now, Donald is probably one of the most used characters, like as in a command, but it's not just that. Donald can be very annoying at times, and when I mean like he cures you for like, let's say he cures you too late, and how annoying that can be, because let's say if you're in danger, which we all know, and Donald just sits there, like he can have a full magic or he can have items, and you can have the customization set to where you can have them do it frequently or something, but he doesn't do it. He'll sometimes just sit there and do it when he feels like it. And then, which brings up another thing, like or if like if you're in danger and you have magic but you don't want to use it, you end up using it anyway, because you're gonna get hit somehow even if you do your best. I mean, if you're really good at the game, then you shouldn't have no problem. But for those who just play it casually, and it just basically it's pointless for Donald to be in the battle if he's not gonna do anything. Like he cures you a second after you had cure, and it's kind of annoying, and I don't want to see that in the game. I want that to be fixed. Like I want Donald to be on the ball, be consistent with it. Like I don't know, they just need him to work better, have him cure at times. And which brings up another thing. Donald, again, once again, it's all about Donald. Donald is one of the worst parts that I don't like. Like he dies too much. They need to come up with some type of way in Kingdom Hearts 3 for where like Donald, like mostly Donald at most, because Donald needs to actually fight better. Like it's not just the fighting that it's like I'm sorry, it pisses me off. Okay, like for instance, Donald consistently dies like every battle, level 1 or not, crit, whatever. And this is what's been going on since Kingdom Hearts 1. Donald needs to have some type of ability, like second chance or once more. If that ability does come in the game, give him that ability. I mean, Donald needs that ability more than anyone. I know he's a magic type person and he doesn't really use as much defense, but at least give him some type of advantage, because it's like on and off, on and off. You hear him quacking over there because he's dying consistently, and it's very frustrating to people who wants to use him as a strat. You have to get lucky that he don't die, that he doesn't die, and they need to come up with a way where he can actually learn second chance and once more. I'm pretty sure he learned it in the first one. I don't know. It's been a while because I don't really look at Donald's ability, because to me he's useless. But he can be, as he can be some use if they actually, fix him. Give him some type of like blocking or something. You know, like actually that's what's bring up another discussion about it. Like they need to come out with a way where Donald and Goofy can have like some unique attack powers like Sora, like where they can guard. But like let's say this is only from my point of view of what I think like they could do with it. Like their magic. Like they could guard or something, like let's see, they can use their magic points to guard or something like that. Give them a little bit of an advantage so they don't die all the time. Because Goofy's in that boat as well. I mean, he just doesn't die as much because his shield protects himself, but at least give him a fighting chance because most of the time Goofy's guards are just by pure luck or a parry. So yeah, I just want them to do something with Donald because Donald and Goofy they just die too much. And they need to actually come up with a way where those two can have a fighting chance in this game and not end up like the last two games where they die all the time. You know, I mean, Sora needs help, which brings up another thing I'm gonna be talking about. I know I keep switching because this is not a top five thing. It's just a discussion of what I think should be done before that game comes out. So bear with me on this. Okay, like for instance, Sora needs help. Sora does most of the work. We know he's the main protagonist. Sora does all the fighting. That's cool. That's cool. Donald and Goofy helps him at times, but the only time they actually help him is if you have the magic and their commands to actually do like an auto limit, for instance. That's the only time, but that's when they're working together. I wish they could do it where like instead of them just like running around and like not doing much, but doing when they feel like it. Make it where they also fight consistently as well. Help out Sora at times, not taking off little bitty hits or something like that, and then walking away and just walking around and just sitting there like they don't know what they're doing. Like their AI is just like I don't know what to do. That's something I want them to actually fix in the game. Another one I would like them to actually fix in the game will be, let's say, I would like them to have better attacks. Like we know Sora's gonna get all the attacks. The good, better attacks. He might put it in for Goofy and Donald. If so, I'm just gonna say this anyway. But I would like them to give them Goofy and Donald some better attacks. Something that'll I don't know what I'm saying. It's just I want them to have something unique, some unique powers. Not to just support abilities because you like in Kingdom Hearts 2, basically they only get like the small amount of action abilities, which were the most used tactics that they use, like Goofy's spinning attacks or Donald's fire. That sort of stuff. Those are just the basics. I want them to actually have some type of brand new power that's never been seen. Something awesome. Just like Sora, when he comes up with these brand new abilities, gets these brand new abilities that are, tactics, magic spells. Well, actually, they're not magic because most of them don't use magic, like Magnet Splash and Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. That sort of stuff. Give them some type of ability. Like let's say for instance, if Magnet was in the game, let them get some of those types of powers as well. So it can give Sora the upper hand, just in case if he ran out of magic or items and stuff, he could actually have the upper hand and get some help, with magic points. Hold on for a moment. Okay, sorry about that, but yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I would like them to actually give Donald and Goofy some type of magic powers where like they can use magic like magnet or or some type of reflect, something that can defend them in their time of need or when they're in trouble. Or better yet, give them some type, like how do like what they used to do in Kingdom Hearts. Put like if they do this, I want them to actually come up with this kind of thing where you can do a shared ability. Bringing back, putting a little bit of the Kingdom Hearts in it, but have them have some of the abilities Sora have or something. I don't know. It probably doesn't sound as good to you guys. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I'm just going based off what I think. But if you guys have any other opinions about that, you can let me know in the comments. But anyway, yeah, give them like like how they used to have high jump. Give them that. or give them glide in this game as well. They need to be able to glide just the same way as they used to in Kingdom Hearts 1, or give them some type of dodging ability, that sort of stuff. Like, okay, like for instance, Goofy could, use dodge roll, and Donald could use like a magic spell to reflect, because we know Donald's not a type of physical person to, or motivation person to actually do those type of things. But as in for Goofy, he could use dodge roll. We know Sora is gonna have dodge roll on this game, but as for Donald, give them some type of fighting chance. Give them something that doesn't give them this. They don't have a role, because when I look at Donald and Goofy, I see them as like they're not nothing. Now they're a pretty awesome character. They're the best characters since the first game, but it's just when it comes down to gameplay, they're just awful because they don't do much. They sit around. Their late response to what Sora needs, like if he's in danger or if he needs more MP, they don't do it consistent. Even if you have it set, they're just like all over the place. They don't do it when you need them to, and it's like, whew, like it makes me so frustrated. I'm getting a headache right now about that, but that's what I want them to fix in that game. I guess I just went down the list of all the things that need to be improved. If I could think of anything else off the top of my head, I would. But yeah, so basically, when I'm gonna go over the list one more time of what needs to be fixed. So one, I think I probably didn't mention it, but one, Donald needs to cure consistently. The timing needs to be perfect. He needs to be on the ball. Donald needs blocking, some type of defensive skills with magic. It could be a magic as a defense attack like Sora did in Kingdom Hearts 2 with Reflect. And he needs to be able to stay alive longer. Give him some type of ability that allows him, like second chance. If that ability is in the game, let Donald get that ability for a chance. Because as I recall, he used to have second chance in Kingdom Hearts 1. But as Kingdom Hearts 2 came along, he's probably about the only person who doesn't learn that ability. I don't know why that is, but Donald needs to be worked on as much as possible if this game is gonna, be as awesome. I mean, it's still gonna be awesome. I just want it to, the gameplay to be as good, so Sora can get some help. Give them better tactics skills, better abilities. Give them some type of fighting abilities and not just the little ones that they used to have in Kingdom Hearts 2. Because even when Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix came out, they didn't have additional action abilities like Sora did. Sora had the additional abilities with aerial dive, magnet splash, and this is just the action ability. So he had aerial dive, magnet splash. I think I think those were probably about the two only action abilities that were final mix. But as in for the rest, But yeah, I don't know. You guys probably don't understand what I was saying, but I'm just going all over the place. But I got my list. But I'm just basically saying that Donald and Goofy need some work on. They need better skills, better tactics, better dodging, and better blocking for them to stay alive in the battle. So that way Sora can have a upper hand. You know. So yeah, I don't know how the gameplays are because I'm not really, I don't have much info on how their game platform will be. I mean, I know about the flow motion system and all, but other than that, I'm not sure how this works. But if that does happen, I would be so happy to actually be able to play this game and worry free without having to worry about Donald or Goofy dying all the time because they don't have the skills that they need. Give Donald and Goofy, the background characters, something. Just because they're background characters don't mean they gotta get the less of the abilities. Give them something like Sora too. This is a big game. This game has to get that right. I would love them to do that. So if you guys actually like this video that I did uh, for the Kingdom Hearts 3 improvements, you can go ahead and hit the like button if you like to. If you want, it doesn't really matter. Share, and I'm not gonna bother about the subscribing part, but that's basically it. So this has been my Kingdom Hearts 3 improvement needed video. So thanks for watching, and everyone out there have a wonderful day. Bye.